Right here we got Jacob Hester and we got Matt Flynn, like two former NFL players who are on 104.5 FN in Baton Rouge. Okay, when I listen to these guys, I'm listening because they're both former professional players. I believe Jacob played for the Chargers, and I know Matt Flynn. Y'all know Matt Flynn. Matt Flynn was actually nice in college. He played for the Green Bay Packers. So when I'm listening to these guys talk about like our same situation, they're local because they're in Baton Rouge, it's still Louisiana, but they're not in the city. You know, they're mostly handling a lot of LSU stuff, mostly statewide stuff. So the Saints are statewide, but you know, I'm listening to them because these are professional players. They know what it's like and they know what's expected. And they never steer me wrong, man, because they when they break it down film, they're having guests on. Even the guests that sometimes may seem as a hater on another show, they come on here and they understand that they're talking to professionals here. They're not, you can't come here and big boy these guys as if just because you're a local beat writer or a local person covering the Saints, you're not going to come in here and like big boy them. You know, these are professional players right now who've actually made an NFL roster and played NFL games. So y'all know I'm high on the Spencer Rattler. Right now, I've decided today, because I was going to wait till after Sunday, after the Saints beat the Bears and after Spencer outplays Caleb. I said that in another video. That was my goal to where I was going to let you know that Spencer Rattler is a franchise quarterback. But I'm on that now because I'm tired of the disrespect that I'm seeing from the local guys. I'm tired of the disrespect I'm seeing from the fan base. It's like everyone can see that the Saints already have their franchise quarterback besides Saints fans and local media. Like national media starting to see it. You got Luke Johnson, you got Kurt Warner, you got other former NFL quarterbacks letting you know that y'all got a guy. And it's becoming annoying. Scott Shanlon, who's another professional player who played linebacker for the Saints, who we love Scott, have no problem with him. But he was on a specific show that, you know, where it wasn't this show, you know, it was another show where he felt like it's like he went their route. He was like, well, maybe if it doesn't matter. No, this is what he said verbatim. It doesn't matter if Spencer Rattler throws for 330 yards and loses to the Bears. I think it'll be time for us to see Tyler Shuck. Man, y'all don't realize how much that burned me up right there. Why would you say that, yo? Like, okay, let me get down to what I'm thinking, how I would evaluate this. Like, if we're building a franchise and we're in a rebuild, the first player to grab, and if we can grab him first, that would be awesome. If we have our guy, why are we worried about the next guy? You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know, a lot of teams have to do that, you know? And sure, it'll be in a perfect world, sure, you would want to see if Tyler has it. You know, you want to just get it out of the way because the unknown is still a factor. I get that, I really do. You know, the 49ers had to do it with Trey Lance, but Trey Lance got an opportunity. So yeah, I get it. I understand it. Like sometimes you miss on picks, but that guy got an opportunity. So I do understand that Tyler Shuck needs an opportunity. But I don't think, like, this right now is a crazy situation where you have a guy that's literally getting better every time he touches the field. So it's like you're saying, and these are for the guys that are saying they want to see Tyler Shuck as early as possible. You're saying I would rather stop Spencer Rattler's development just so I can see if Tyler Shuck can develop. That's what you're saying. Now, that's what I'm hearing as a Saints fan. So I did a poll, not necessarily a poll, for those that don't know that are new to this YouTube channel. And please like and subscribe because I'm building it up. It was a gaming channel that I used sporadically when I game. I never really got invested into this channel, but I'm investing now into this channel to where we're gonna get it up there because I know that I'm giving a good product. I know that I'm providing some things that fans just want. And I'm going to keep going, and you guys can fill me in and let me know what else you want from this channel because we're gonna make this thing. We're gonna build it brick by brick. But back to what I was saying, Spencer Rattler is developing every time he touches the ball. He looks better every time he plays. Like and it's like the fans that want Tyler Shuck is just waiting for the wheels to fall off for him to have one bad game so they can just say, okay, now it's time for Tyler Shuck. Instead of saying, you know what, we might have the guy that we can develop here, and maybe we can use Tyler Shuck as what? Maybe a trade piece to someone. Maybe he can develop into like that emergency quarterback. What if Spencer Rattler goes down next season? Like, that's how I'm thinking. I'm not trying to throw Tyler Shuck away, but I'm saying if you have that guy, do you want to like say, okay, maybe I got to give him a chance just because this is not the guy that I drafted this year, but it's the guy that's developing. See, I think Kellen Moore is not, he's erring on the side of my job is on the back burner of, my job is basically connected to the quarterback. And I think he's believing that he can win with Spencer Rattler, and he's putting a lot of time into this. You got to understand, he has now 6 weeks of game film on Spencer Rattler where he's gotten better every week. So every week that he gets better, that's another week that Tyler Shuck goes down. And you got to understand that's not wrong. That's not a wrong situation. We may have wasted a second round pick. We may have, and we may can recoup it. We may can move him for a forward. We may can move him for a third. We're not going to get that second back because he was never evaluated as such. We may have to move him, or he may get an opportunity, and it might not be like a fair opportunity. Like Spencer has 6 games. Tyler Shuck might get the last 3-4 games. And it may not be enough for you, but you gotta understand that he's also practicing, and coaches are saying he's developing. We've seen him since rookie mini camps. So okay, now here's another thing that I wanna address. In my Facebook group, we have over 80,000 people in there, and it's pure Saint fans from all walks of life, people from all over the world. Like when I used to do live streams in there, like I would have people coming from the Netherlands, from all over the world, from all over Europe, and even South Koreans. So the Saints are well beloved, and people are invested in this position. But one of the questions I asked, I asked the question that just for the guys and girls, for everyone that are just ready for Tyler Shuck now, I want you to just tell me in the comments why, that we would not be judging you, we would not even combat you. I just want to hear from you, like what are you, like, I don't want to debate you about this. I just want to know where did you get to the point where Tyler Shuck was now? And the most factor was that a lot of people just didn't want to waste that second round pick. They just want to see him, One guy said, and I'm not going to name names because Facebook, these are people's names. These are real people here. These are not screen names. These are real names. Okay, another guy said that he believed that Spencer Rattler's ceiling was Tyler Shuck's floor. So he came in believing that Tyler Shuck was better than Spencer Rattler or can get better. I don't agree with that at all. I don't think Tyler Shuck has ever been better than Spencer Rattler. Not since they were 15 years old. He's never been better than him. See, I think it's like people are coming in with like preconceived notions because of the draft prospect. Like if Spencer Rattler was drafted in the first round like he was graded by many, then this wouldn't be an argument. I think a lot of fans can't differentiate the fact that you can actually pick someone in a later round that can actually be better than someone that was drafted before them. I don't think they can get that. That's why we held on to Foskey so long. We held on to Davenport so long, because those guys were high draft picks. And it's hard for fans and especially the team to say, you know what, we messed up on this high pick. That's why Trevor Penning is still right now getting every shot possible. He was drafted to be our franchise left tackle. I remember the first day of practice, Trevor Penning, he had that dog in him. He was playing after the whistle, throwing guys down, being a big bully. And every guy covering the center like, that's what we want from our left tackle. That's exactly what we want. He's a dog. He's not going to be bullied out there. He's going to put that line on his back. And in about 3 games, we were like, I don't think that's his position. He doesn't look good at all. He's flat-footed. He doesn't move well. Yes, he's a big guy. He's a big bully, but he's just not good. So that was a first-round pick. And right now we're trying him at guard, and once again this week he's the lowest PFL grade. He was a lower grade than Cesar Ruiz, who actually on film didn't look terrible. Cesar Ruiz actually did not look bad. He actually had, okay, I'm gonna say it, this was Cesar Ruiz's best game I've seen from him. Outside of, I think he played center, I believe, last year at some point, and he didn't look bad at all. But he didn't look bad this year at all. I mean, he didn't look bad against the Patriots. Trevor Penning still looks bad. So those are our two guards. That's our left guard and our right guard. And both of them are question marks. We have our left tackle. We have our right tackle. Eric McCoy is a pro bowler. He may not make the Pro Bowl because he's on a bad team, but he's a Pro Bowler. Eric McCoy is a great center. A great center. Our left tackle, he struggles against faster guys. He gets a lot of penalties. But Fuega looks great on that right side, y'all. They're not saying it. Fuega looks good on that right side. And he's covering for Cesar Ruiz, but hey, it is what it is. But this about Spencer, man. And another common comment in on the Facebook post is that the season is lost. We have a good idea of what we have in Spencer Rattler. See, I'm 100% in disagreement with that as well. How do you have an idea who Spencer Rattler is if he's constantly getting better? Like every game he's played this year, the next game we say was his best game ever. How can you say I know what he is if he didn't even reach his prime yet? He didn't even reach where he's gonna be at yet. Like every single game he's played, the next game we say, man, that was Spencer Rattler's best game. So if he's constantly getting better, how do you know what he is? That's like logical in my opinion. So yeah, we've seen Rattler and we know what he is. Like that's like the most common response. So we've seen Rattler and we know what he is. So we want to see Tyler Shuck now. And I think it's like a lot of fans are, we, like I said in my last video, we were sold on Tyler Shuck. He came in looking like Batman, 6'5", 215 pounds, looking like the guy. But when we do our history and we do our research, we realize that he was never the guy. When you play 7 seasons in college, whether injury or not, and your last season is your best season, which was just a pretty good season. You played for a Louisville team that did absolutely nothing. Like, you went out there and you just played. Like Spencer Rattler made Xavier Legette a first-round draft pick. I think somebody said that, and and I just scrolled past it. And then when I tried to find it, I can't give the person credit that said it on Twitter, but I saw that and I just I held on to it, but I usually repost or reshare or retweet, whatever it's called. But I couldn't find it no more, because my screen had updated. But that's one of the truest statements ever. Spencer Rattler made Xavier Legette a first round draft pick. And right now, we would not trade Olave for Xavier Legette. We would not trade Rashid Shaheed for Xavier Legette. We would not trade. I don't think we would trade Veli for Xavier Legette. We would trade Brandon Cooks for him. Like, that's what I mean. Like, Spencer Rattler made him a first round draft pick, and he wouldn't even start on our team right now. And our receiving core is not even the best. So this is what we got to understand. Like, we've yet to see the ceiling of Spencer Rattler, because you got to understand, this guy was a generational prospect that just got, he fell into a coach where his attitude and the coach's attitude didn't mesh well. So the coach was like, all right, I'm going to get my guy that's going to do what I say. That's why when Caleb Williams came into Oklahoma, he followed his coach to USC, because he's like, this guy does what I want him to do. And I'm not taking anything. Caleb is a great talent as well. But we got Spencer came out of high school as the number one player. His people are just upset at his attitude. They're not upset at his game, because the boy can ball. We're watching him. I've added the video already. Like, that 20 or 26 should have been 24 or 26 with 2 touchdowns. But hey, It wasn't that way. So if he's playing against the Bears this weekend, and I'm gonna say I'm that type of person. I'm not biased to what I want the best quarterback for my team. But I'm telling you now, if that boy go out there and ball, he outshines Caleb Williams, and we beat the Bears. I don't want to hear Tyler Shuck's name no more this year. I don't want to see him. I don't want to hear about him. I'm just done with it. If Spencer goes out there and wet the bed, bring on the Tyler Shuck comments, and I get it. I don't think we're gonna see him, but you deserve to talk about it. We got to, man. We got it, man. I think we got our guy. There's some national guys that think we have our guy. There's guys like these guys right here that's Jacob and Matt Flynn. A quarterback, Matt Flynn, who played quarterback in the NFL, is telling you that we have our guy. Come on, man. We got to start respecting what's going on and not worry about the fact that I may have wasted a second round pick. Okay, let's move it. You know? But hey, that's my take. I'm out.